All right, you guys, welcome to my channel. For anyone who hasn't been here before, I am Alyssa, and let's get ready to challenge up our yoga practice with some added weights. I am going to be practicing with 2 and 5 pound weights. You might want a lighter and a heavier set to practice different postures with. So get ready to have this new and different unique challenge, especially if you already have a consistent yoga practice. Adding some weights to define, tone, and fine tune to strengthen those muscles even more and just get a little bit more toning work for your amazing, beautiful body. Take time to do what feels best for you and enjoy this as a unique, fun, different type of challenge to surprise your body and give it a little wake-up call. Get those weights. If you don't have weights at home, you can always also try with some water bottles, maracas, I don't know, get creative, and I will see you on your mat. All right, everyone, we're going to get started lying down on our mat. So we're going to start with some gentle stretching to ease into the postures and to ease into the practice so that our bodies get a little notice that they're going to be doing some work and a little bit of core and glute activation. So light, subtle movements to get the core and glute activated so that that's what's kind of working with us throughout practice, so we can really strengthen those glutes, maybe not being so quad heavy and dependent, and get our core strong. So that's the foundation of every posture, and it's working with you throughout your entire practice and hopefully your entire day. So let's get started lying on down. And take your feet wide as your mat and let your knees fall into center. So gently stretching through the body. Bring your arms by your sides and just start to come into a connection with the breath. So just like in your yoga practice, your traditional yoga practice, you want your breath to be fluid and strong, guiding you through each posture. Notice the inhales filling you up with strength and energy. And on your exhales, allow yourself to soften. And take one more big breath in. And exhale to empty. Heel toe your feet towards one another until they land about hips distance apart. And we're going to take our right ankle to the top of our left thigh, coming towards our reclined pigeon, getting into the hips a bit here. Keep your toes, right toes flexed and active, and just let your right knee kind of draw forward towards the front of your mat. Keep your lower back flat to your mat and just notice that nice hip opening. This could absolutely be enough in that hip. However, if you have a little bit more, start to walk your left heel a little closer to your thigh. And if you have even more, thread the needle. Take your right hand and then thread it through that little hole you've just created, interlacing your fingers either at your thigh or at your shin. Keep now both sets of toes flexed and active. Take a big breath in. And on your exhale, draw your legs a little closer to your chest and use your breath that way. Inhale to fill up. Stay strong throughout where you are, and exhale to sink in a little deeper. 3 full breaths here. So one more big breath in. Exhale, draw it in a little more. Inhale, gently release. Set that right foot down and we'll take it to the other side. Left ankle to the top of the right thigh. Let that left knee draw forward. Just notice the difference in each hip. Maybe start to walk that foot a little closer. Maybe thread the needle. Left hand this time reaches on through, interlacing fingers at your thigh or your shin. Keep your toes flexed and active, especially left toes, to protect that left knee. Take a big breath in. Exhale, draw the legs in a little closer. Inhale to fill up, stay strong in your posture. Exhale, draw it in a little more. One more big breath in. And exhale. Inhale, gently release that down. Set your feet hips distance once more. And then just give a gentle little windshield wiper side to side to release those hips. Give them a little let go, a little release, a little love. Sometimes I sing, not well, but I do it anyway. All right, and then we're gonna plant our feet once more, check in that they're about hips distance apart, and then let your lower back be nice and flat to the mat. We're gonna come into 10 rounds of bridges, but we wanna draw our thighs in towards one another and squeeze our glutes on the way up with control and the way down. So starting to fire up through those glutes. Bring your arms by your sides, palms to face down, and then pressing into your heels super slowly, lifting off your mat, lower back, mid back, upper back, lifting, pressing through the heels for 10. Nice and slow, control on the way down as well. So you don't want to just drop down. You want to use that control, that strength, drawing your thighs in, squeezing your glutes. Inhale, lift. 9. Exhale, lower. Squeeze and lift. 8. Keep your core strong and engaged as well. 7. 6. 5, squeeze and lift, press through the heels. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Hold at the top, draw your thighs in, squeeze your glutes, press through the heels to lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice and slowly, use that control, that strength to lower all the way down. And from here, we're gonna move into a little core work. So extending your legs straight up and high. You wanna think about using your breath here. On your inhales, we're gonna lift the legs, and on our exhales, super slowly, we're gonna lower. And I'm gonna count us through this. You're gonna want your feet to hover about an inch off the mat when they lower. So just an inch, hover, and use that big breath in to lift. Option to keep your hands by your sides, palms face down. For a little bit of support, you can create a triangle with your hands, and then take that to the lower back, a little bit of a boost for the hips. It makes it a little bit more accessible. So whichever works better for you. Inhale, send your legs straight up and high. A little micro bend in the knees is okay. Flex your feet straight and then toes towards you. Take a big breath in, fill up. Exhale, lower your legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hover, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift. One more time, lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Let those feet hover about 6 inches off the mat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that go. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a little rock side to side. And then with your knees in your chest, use the power from your core, not too much momentum here, to rock and roll to shoulders to feet. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant your hands. And coming onto your shins, coming towards child's pose. Give our hips a little bit more attention. Big toes to touch, knees wide. Sink your hips back towards your heels, melt your forehead down. Take a big breath in, fill up. Exhale, empty. Giving our shoulders a bit of a stretch here before we get moving. Inhale, sweep your right arm up. And then exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left, palm faces up, right ear to the mat. Breathe into that right shoulder for 3, 2, and 1. Once more, lightly press into your left hand. Inhale, sweep right arm up, big breath in. And exhale, set it down. Taking it to the left side, left arm threads underneath the right. Breathe into your left shoulder for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, sweep left arm, big breath in. Exhale, set it down. On your next inhale, nice and slowly start to ripple forward towards tabletop pose. And we'll move through 3 rounds of cat-cow. Starting to wake up the spine. On your inhale, drop your belly, open your chest, gaze up. On your exhale, press through the palms, around through the back, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, gaze up. And exhale, round. One more big breath in. And out. From your cat pose, tuck your toes, lift your knees, send your hips high, downward facing dog. Awesome, we're gonna pedal out the feet here, but we're gonna do it with a little speed. So pedal for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Melt your chest in towards your thighs. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Walk your hands towards your feet. Nice little micro bend in your knees. Melt in Ragdoll, forward fold, stretching through the backs of the legs, through the hamstrings. Maybe find a little sway here. And just find where you can soften a bit here. Allow yourself to just find a little ease at the beginning of this practice. And then release that bind. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the crown of the head, through the tailbone. Exhale, empty out, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep it all the way up high to stand, big breath in. And exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, sweep it up, starting to get mobility through those shoulders. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, dive forward, fold, hips back, heart forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep it up, big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, dive in, let it go. Line your hands up with your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Coming into inchworm, so wake up side body, wake up the arms, the core. We're gonna walk all the way out towards like an extended high plank. So you want your hands a little bit forward of your shoulders. Press into your hands, stay strong through that back. I'm gonna exhale, walk it all the way back. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, dive in. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, walk it out. Use that breath. Inhale, hold when you arrive. Exhale, walk it back. Inhale, sweep it up. One more, dive in. Inhale, half lift. Walk your hands out. Inhale, hold. Exhale, walk it back. Inhale, just half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, line them up with your feet, walk out. High plank hold this time, so hands right underneath the shoulders. Press, press, press into your palms, puffing up the space between the shoulder blades, flat as a board. Lift from the upper thighs, energize out through your heels, and then allow your ribs to knit in towards one another, pulling your belly button up and into your spine. Once more, press strong out of your hands. You don't want your chest to drop between the arms. You want to stay strong through your foundation. Take a big breath in. Exhale, right foot steps between the left. Right foot steps between your hands. Plant your left hand down and then sweep your right arm open. Take a big breath in. Exhale, twist open a little bit more. 2 more full breaths here. Big breath in. Exhale, open. 1 more big breath. And then exhale, plant your right hand down. And we're gonna quarter turn towards the back of the mat. Right hand crosses over the left foot, stretching nice and deep into your inner thighs. Sweep your left arm open. Take a few breaths here. One more big breath in. Nice big stretch. And then exhale all the way back up to the top of the mat. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Big breath in. Empty. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, left foot steps between the hands. Exhale, open up, right hand plants, left arm twists open, 3 breaths. Keep staying strong through that right lifted leg, lifting on your kneecap, engaging your thighs, energize out through your heel, big breath in. Exhale, empty, open up and twist a little more. One more full breath. You got this, just warming up the body. Exhale, plant the left hand, quarter turn towards the back of the mat or the side of the mat. Right knee tracks right over right ankle this time. Left hand crosses over the right foot and your right arm sweeps open. One more big breath in. Exhale, find your way to the top of the mat once more. Step back, high plank. Nice, from high plank, adding another little challenge. We're gonna draw our knees into our chest. So starting with the right foot, you're gonna inhale and lift that right foot off the mat about 1 inch, and then exhale, draw your knee into your chest. Step it back. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, draw it in. Step it back. So nice, slow, controlled movements like that for 30 seconds. I've got my timer. So your pace, your breath. Use your breath to make this posture work and flow nice and slow. And then use your exhales to empty and draw your knee up to your chest using your lower abdominals. Lift and draw it in. You're halfway there. Big breath in, draw it in. Step it back. Stay strong through your foundation. Press out of your hands. 5 more seconds. You got this. Press those hips back, downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, up high in the toes. Bend the knees, look to the top of the mat. Step or hop lightly up, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, hands through heart. We're gonna start to move through some sun salutations. Rev up that heart rate a little bit more and just moving through some familiar postures. Big breath in. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your palms, step back, high plank. Exhale, low, halfway chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Pause here, check in, tops of the feet in the mat, hands, everything else lifts. Draw the shoulders down the back, big breath in. Exhale, up and over your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, high in the toes. Bend the knees, step or hop up, top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep it up, big breath in. Exhale, right into your dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your palms, step or hop back, high plank. Exhale, low, chaturanga, halfway lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Moving along, inhale up on the toes, bend the knees, step or hop up, top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, dive in, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Plant your palms, hop or step back, high plank. Exhale, low. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Big breath in, fill up. Empty, let it go. See where you can soften. One more breath in. Empty. Inhale, up on the toes. Bend the knees, step or hop up. Top of the mat, forward fold. Chair pose, inhale. Sweep your mat, drop your tailbone, rise to chair. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your thighs in towards one another. And keep your lower back flat. Make sure you can see your toes out in front of your knees. Lifting those arms up high, take a big breath in. Exhale, sit a little lower. Bring your hands to heart center and pressing through the heels, making sure you can see your toes out in front of your knees. We're going to pulse, little pulses, pressing through the heels for 10. Staying in our chair, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome, just for viewers' sake. You're gonna step your right foot out, so you're about hips distance, and then lifting your right heel. Keep your body centered, so try not to lean too much to the left. Stay pretty square. Little pulses pressing through your left heel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower right, lift left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower left, lift right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Press through those heels. 3, 2, 1. Lower right, lift left. 10, 9, 8. Give yourself a smile. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step feet together. Reach those arms high. Sit low chair. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dive in, forward fold. Give yourself a little ragdoll release. Ha. Let it go. Awesome. Inhale, halfway lift. This time get your weights ready for the first round. I'm taking my lighter weights, my 3-pound weights, having them on either side of my mat. Step or hop back, high plank. Exhale, low. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, reach your right leg straight up and high. Exhale, 1 round flying pigeon, knee to nose. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. High crescent lunge, back toes stay flexed in the mat, and lift, shoulder, press your arms up high by your ears. Take a big breath in, lift your chest. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pivot the back foot flat, open up, warrior 2. Take a big breath in. Exhale, sink low. Flip your front palm, draw your right elbow into your right hip, and then inhale, up and over, peaceful warrior, big breath in. Exhale, nice slow movements, draw that elbow back to your hip, and then frame up right foot. Take your flow or step to down dog. You can always skip your vinyasa and go right to downward facing dog. Woo! Take a big breath in. Empty. Inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, step it through. Find those weights. Weights are always optional, every posture. You don't even need weights, but take what you can. Draw your arms up. Little row here, and then inhale, shoulder press. Press it up high. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. Pivot the back foot flat. Open up, warrior 2. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sit low. Flip your front palm. Draw your left elbow into your left hip crease. And then extend that arm up and over. Peaceful warrior. Big breath in. Exhale, left elbow to the left hip. Frame up your front foot. Step back, lower down dog. How's it going? Keep that breath moving. 5 resting breaths here. Take what you need. Using your inhales to fill you up with strength and energy, and using your exhales to soften in. Next round, I'm gonna go for my 5-pound weight. So going up in the weight a little bit, adding a little arm work, adding some compound movements, part of the strengthening, the defining. Inhale, right leg reaches. Exhale, step it through. Finding my 5-pound weight, super heavy. Inhale to get that row, draw your arms up, and then shoulder press high. Take a big breath in. Exhale, sink lower, hold. One more big breath in. Exhale, hold. Inhale, fill up and lengthen. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart, pivot your back foot flat, open up, warrior 2. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, sink low. Draw your hands right in front of your hip bones, and then just check in with your alignment in your warrior 2. Whew. So your front heel is aligned with your back arch, and your right knee is tracking over your right ankle. Draw your right knee open a bit, and then press your left hip back. Taking some bicep curls here. So staying strong in your posture, let your shoulders relax down your back. And then finding those bicep curls. Get really strong. We're gonna lift nice and slow for 10. Slow, controlled movements. 9, use your breath. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, look to the top of the mat. Lower your weights to one corner, or wherever you'd like to, and then coming back onto those left toes, get really strong. Press into your hands, step back, high plank. Pivot onto the razor edge of that right foot, side plank. We're adding a little bit of a crunch here, so let your feet stack wide on your mat instead of one on top of the other. Take a big breath in, and then drawing your top arm, your left arm into your chest or towards your belly button, draw the bottom leg, so your right leg up and in towards your elbows. Squeeze and crunch. You can always lower the bottom knee and go top. But we're gonna try, challenge it up. Get that bottom leg lifting up. We're just going for 8. And extend. 7, 6, use your breath, inhale to lengthen. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lengthen. Lift those hips. Exhale, lower left hand. Take a big breath in, hold high plank. Exhale, low. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Awesome job, big breath in. And out, 3 more restful breaths here. Nice, inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, step it through. Find your weights or not, maracas maybe, like we said earlier, water bottles. Inhale, press it up. Holding for 3 breaths. Try not to hug up in those shoulders, no tension, let them relax down, even with those weights. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hold. 2 more. Exhale, hands through heart center. Pivot the back foot flat, open up, warrior 2. Awesome, stay strong through those arms, maybe flip the palms, a little bend in the elbows, big breath in. Sink low. Take your arms right in front of your hip bones, palms face out. Once more, 10 rounds of bicep curls. Inhale to draw it up and in. Nice, slow, controlled movements. Exhale to lower. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, working lower and upper body here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Look to the top of the mat. Lower your weights down to the top corner. Frame up your left foot. Pivot onto the edge of those right toes. Take a big breath in. Exhale, step back, high plank. Inhale to hold. Exhale, left side plank, feet wide. Again, option for knee down. 8 rounds, you got this. Lifting through that left leg this time. Top arm, right arm draws in. Take a big breath in, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lengthen, lift those hips. Exhale, right hand lowers. Big breath in, hold, press through your hands. Exhale, lower down dog. Awesome, nice and slowly walk your hands to the back of the mat. And ragdoll, forward fold, let it go. Maybe grab opposite elbows, maybe find a little sway. And release that bind. Keeping your feet about hips distance apart. Find maybe your lighter weights here. Sit low into your chair and inhale, sweep your arms up high, big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Once more, little pulses pressing into your heels for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink into your chair. Bring your hands to goalpost arms. So your elbows are aligned with your shoulders, and then you're reaching those arms up high. Stay a little high in your chair for this round, and we're going to squeeze our goalpost arms in towards one another so your forearms come to kiss, come to touch, and then open for 10. Squeeze, draw it in, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, squeeze, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands to heart center. Stay low, sit, sit, sit. Pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Walk it out, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and empty. One more, fill up. Empty. Right leg reaches. Exhale, step it through. And once more, I'm going to use my lighter weights again for this round. So find whatever weights you want to use, stepping that right foot through. And we're going to come up to our high crescent lunge. So take a big breath in and lift up into your high crescent lunge, but keep your arms at heart center. Get a little buoyancy, a little bounce, a little momentum. Getting a little balance challenge in here. We're going to lift off into our warrior 3. Trying your best to keep your hips level. You can have a little bend in your standing leg. And we're going to find our rows here. So taking your weights down, woo! Trying to stay in your warrior 3, flex your back toes. We're going to row our weights up for 8. Nice, squeeze your shoulder blades together, 7. Keep your core engaged, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, keep your arms as they are and slowly bending into your right leg, land back in your crescent lunge. Nice. Adding a little bit more, we're going to take our lunges. So bringing your hands to about shoulder height, I want you to lower, bending into that left knee, and then press through your right heel to fire up your right glutes. So you want to think about really pressing through front heel, not so much squeezing that back glute, but pressing through right heel to engage and fire up that right leg. Take a big breath in, press up, shoulder press high for 8. Kiss the ground with your knee, 7. Press through right heel, 6. Core engaged, 5, 4, 3, 2, shoulder press up, and 1. Exhale, frame up your right foot, take your flow or step to down dog. Big breath in, woohoo. Body's working, big breath out, left leg reaches. Exhale, step it through. Find your weights. Once more, bring them to heart center. Get a little buoyancy, get a little bounce. The talking's getting tough here, but we're moving together. We've got this, lift off, warrior 3. Coming into our rows once more, stay strong through that little bend in the left leg, energize out through your right heel. Take a big breath in and row. 8, squeeze those back muscles. 7, shoulder blades draw in. 6, core is engaged and strong. 4, 3, 2, one more, 1. Nice, little bend in that left knee, reach back, gently land, high crescent lunge once more. Nice, it's coming into our lunges, bending into your right leg, pressing through left heel, adding our shoulder press as we lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, frame and flow, or step to down dog. Coming into our little rainbow kicks for that booty. So you want to think about taking that right leg straight up, and then drop that right foot off the long edge of the right side of the mat, tap the foot down, inhale, lift, and then exhale, tap it on the long edge of the left side of the mat. If you'd like, you can do the same move from your tabletop pose, lift and lower, lift and lower. So whatever makes more sense for you. One is a little bit more of a challenge for the upper body as well. So finding that down dog, if you're ready, inhale, lift, and lower, 8, 8, 7, squeeze at the top, 7, pulse, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, pulse, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Inhale, lift, little pulses straight up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down. Take a big breath in. Exhale, soften, prepare for left side. Inhale, lift, and lower. 8, 8, 7. Remember, table's always an option. 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2. You got this. 2. Woo! 1. And 1. Lift. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower left leg. Inhale, high on the toes. Exhale, plank way forward, high plank. Hold. Again, similar movement as before. We're gonna be drawing our knees into our chest, but we're gonna rev it up this time. So bouncing like our mountain climbers. So really bouncing those legs, drawing your knees into your chest, adding a little bounce to also help that prana, good energy flow. So gonna get my timer going, and as you're ready, you can take it slow like before, or draw it in, rev it up. Keep those knees moving. Draw them up and into your chest. Empty your belly, use lower abdominals to draw the knees in. So power from the legs, power from the core. Halfway there. Breathe. Whew. I'm right there with you. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it. Lower all the way down. Nice work. Let me scoot these weights. Bring your arms by your sides, palms face up, look to your right. Windshield wiper your legs a little side to side, just to keep the body moving a bit. Look to the left. After all that work, you don't want to come completely still. Bring your hands beneath your shoulders and press back until you come to sit on your heels. We're gonna take 3 nice big arm circles here. Bring that heart rate back down, big breath in, exhale, hands to heart center. Taking long inhales and long exhales just to bring that heart back down, big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. 1 more, fill up. Exhale. 1 more for good measure, big breath in. Then exhale, hands to heart. Let your eyes close and let your breath become a little more steady here. And sitting off to one side, we're going to come into our final little bit of work from a seated position. So that's always pretty inviting. So find one of your lighter weights and one of your heavier weights. And we'll start with a little core work. So finding your boat pose, you can choose to just tap the feet down in front of you, staying strong through your lower back, or maybe lift those legs, calves parallel to the mat. Find your light weight, and we're going to come into a Russian twist or boat rows. So row that boat right to left, keeping your upper body as still as you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Lower that weight down. Plant your feet nice and slowly. Get that heavier weight by your side. Roll down. So similar to our bridges, we're coming into our reclined butterfly bridges. So let your feet fall open to the side. Bring your soles of your feet together. Maybe not as close as you can come based on your hip flexibility. Give your legs a little space. And we're gonna press down into our heels. Squeeze, 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 fire up the glutes and lift. Option for a weight here. Take it right to your hips. Take a big breath in. Exhale, empty. See where you can soften. Press into your heels. Inhale, lift, squeeze at the top for 10. Nice and slowly, one vertebra at a time lower. Use control, keep those glutes squeezed as you lower. Inhale, lift, squeeze. Exhale, keep squeezing all the way down. 9, 8, core is engaged. 7, you can always take the traditional bridge lifts if you prefer, like we did earlier. 6, 5, just a little more glute activation here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower. Take that weight off to the side. Inhale, lift up, bridge pose. Woo. Find your weight 8 times this round. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that weight. Find your heavier weight. Maybe use one of each this time. Nice and slowly lower. Get that weight up a little. Soles of the feet come together. Knees fall open. 8 rounds. Press through the heels and lift. Keep those glutes squeezed and engaged. Protect your core. Protect your lower back. 8, 7, engage your core. 6, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze as you lift and lower. 5, just hover right above the mat as you come down. Try not to land all the way down. 3, 2, 1. Hold, lift. 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Take those weights off to the side. Inhale, boat pose. 6 this time, you got this. Find that weight and row for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna get both of my heavier weights. Final round, just 6, you got this. Your booty will thank you. Find your weight, your weights, no weight, whatever you like. Press into your heels. Keep those glutes engaged and lift. Ready? Let's go. Just 6. You got this. Keep that breath moving. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Take your weights off to either side. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. Nice work. Coming towards your final resting pose. Extend both legs long and wide on your mat. Let your feet fall open to your sides. And maybe this time, take your hands to your belly and your chest, right hand to your belly, left hand to your heart. Just feel that breath moving through you. And I invite you to stay here as long as time permits, as long as you'd like, as long as feels good for you. Breathing in and acknowledging gratitude for yourself and for your body for being able to accomplish all that it did in this practice. Staying strong through your breath, staying strong through your postures, and doing some good for your muscles, for your strength, and honoring the fact that you took time today to do good for your body, your mind, your well-being. I thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed, please give a thumbs up below, or maybe leave a comment and let me know what else you might like to see on my channel. To stay tuned for more free yoga and exercises like this, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you here again soon. Namaste.